Hi, my name is Suman.
My name is Swara.
She's my daughter. And happy Earth Day. So, today for Earth Day, I'm going to narrate a tiny little story but which has a really strong moral message. It's a message for all of us on how we can save our planet, our precious planet Earth. The name of the story is called Boon, right?
Yeah, that's my favorite story.
So, Boon was a tiny little droplet of water, and she stayed with her sister Shabnam, the dewdrop, and her massive, mighty cloud called Grandpa Meg. And they lived on top of a really, really tall mountain. A Boon had this really tiny wish. She wanted to see the world. So she went and told her Grandpa Meg, that Grandpa, I have a wish. Grandpa said, what? What's your wish? She said, I've always wondered how the world would look like. I want to see the world. Can I go and see the world and come back? I promise I'll come back. And I'll be safe. Grandpa said, you can go, but not alone. You will go with your sister Shabnam. Shabnam was Boon's elder sister. So Boon said, with Shabnam? Okay. Okay, anyway, I'll have company to see the world. So Shabnam and Boon, they set off to see the world. So they sat on a waterfall, and the waterfall gushed down the mountain and it joined a river. Now, in this river were beautiful, colorful fishes, and on the riverbank there were beautiful, lush green grass. There were trees all over on the banks of the river, fruit-bearing trees. There were mangoes, and it was like a very beautiful sight, isn't it? Boon was so glad. She was so happy. She had never seen anything as beautiful as this. She said, Shabnam, this is so pretty. This is exactly how I'd imagined the world would be. Shabnam said, yes, Boon, I know, this is so pretty, right? And now, as the river flowed, they entered a city. Now, in the city, this river changed colors. This river suddenly turned green, black, blue, all the yucky colors. And suddenly the colorful, lively fishes were not lively anymore. They were all dead. They had their eyes wide open, still, not swimming. And Boone suddenly started feeling very suffocated. There was this strong stench that came out. And she said, oh, Shabnam, what is this? I'm not able to breathe. And look around. These fishes. What's wrong with these fishes? Shabnam, what's wrong with these fishes? Shabnam said, Boon, looks like they are dead. Boon said, take me home, Shabnam. I can't stay here. I'm feeling suffocated. Please, let's go home. Let's go home. And then Shabnam said, okay, let's do one thing. I can spot a rock there on that bank. We both will go and lie down there, and the sun will take us up. So Boon and Shabnam, they went and lied on that rock, and because of sun rays, they went up. Now, what do you call this process? When water droplets go up? Yeah, so they evaporate, right?
Yeah.
So they evaporated and they went back to their house that was high on top of the mountain. They went and told their Grandpa Meg. Grandpa Meg asked, how was your trip, girls? The Boon and Shabnam said, initially it was beautiful, Grandpa, I will not lie. It was such a sight to watch. We saw colorful fishes and lovely trees and lush green grass. But then, as we went further, we saw the most ugliest of sights. The river water turned black, blue, dark brown, and all dirty
All those
colors, and the fish that was alive when we started, suddenly they were all dead. There was garbage all over. We just couldn't breathe there. There was stench. It was smelling yucky. It's not a good sight, Grandpa. I will never go back to see the world again. So Grandpa Meg got thinking. He was like, if this is the state, then the world will end very soon. So he arranged for a meeting. He called all his fellow clouds. He said, come, come, come. This is the problem. The world, they are all polluting our rivers. The fish is dying. There's garbage all over. And look what happened to my pretty little girls. They were suffocating. So we have to do something about it. And then they had a plan. They all joined together into one massive huge cloud, and one massive huge rain cloud, and they went to the city, and there was something like an Akashvani that came out. You know what Akashvani is? Akashvani is someone talking to us from the clouds, from the sky. Suddenly, Grandpa Meg addressed people staying in the city and he said, look, sweet city dwellers, if you don't mend your ways, we will not give you rain. And see then what will happen. You should not pollute the river. You should take care of your garbage. They should be good. The river should not be polluted. And if you don't do that, there will be no rain. And he went back. But the city dwellers, being the city dwellers, didn't care. They continued with their ways. Suddenly, there was no rain. For many days. It continued for over a year. Suddenly, it was barren everywhere. New plants didn't grow, crops didn't grow, people didn't have food, there was no water to drink.
Nothing was there.
Nothing was there. The fishes started to die, the animals started to die.
Everything.
And then the city dwellers realized their mistake, and they went to the clouds and they said, we are so sorry. We are so sorry for what we did. We promise that we'll never do this again. We will promise that we will not pollute our rivers. We will make sure that we manage our waste well, and we'll take care of this earth. Please, rain God. Please, rain clouds. Please give us rain. Grandpa Meg was a very kind-hearted cloud. He said, okay, now that you are repenting, I will give you a chance. And then it poured and poured so that there was enough water for everyone and for everything to grow. And that made our cute little droplet of moon very happy. And now she was eager to see the world again. That was the story of Booth. Hope you liked it. Thank you.